Hello folks, Scott with Dallas Paint Correction and Auto Detailing here in Dallas, Texas. I want to do another review on a product that was sent to me. You guys know that I did an Eagle One product, the etching mag wheel cleaner, which I was very impressed with. It's acid based. Well, inside the box that was sent to me was Eagle One A2Z all wheel and tire cleaner. So this is a wheel cleaner and a tire cleaner all in one. I got it pretty hammered. This thing's a 2003 Ford Expedition that I'm working on. This thing is pretty hammered. It hasn't been cleaned in a very long time. Hopefully it's showing up on camera. I'll just run my finger through that area there. You can see how much brake dust is all over this thing. So I'm going to put this bad boy all in this A2Z wheel cleaner and tire cleaner to the test. It's cool to the touch. I haven't rinsed it down. I'm just going to let the product try to eat away at this brake dust and see what happens. I'll go ahead and spray it. Okay, that's pretty interesting. It's a foaming cleaner, lots of foam. So I'll get it on there so it clings to all the surfaces. Let's see what it does. Again, I was so highly impressed with their acid-based wheel cleaner, but we all know how acid-based wheel cleaners work. They're highly effective. One thing I will say right off the bat, it is pulling grease and grime, brake dust off that tire or off that rim pretty well. And I'll just go in and slightly agitate and see what we get. I have a feeling that this is just a high pH concentrated cleaner. But I'll go in there and agitate with my soft brush and see what I can pull off this rim. It's got an interesting odor to it. I assume it's probably alkaline based. I don't know. You guys would have to double check that. But for an alkaline based cleaner, it doesn't smell like alkaline. I don't want to say the smell is pleasant. It's not pleasant, but it's not all that obnoxious. It smells like a cleaner, but it's far more easy to tolerate as far as smelling it is concerned, if that kind of makes or breaks your world. And it is cutting through this rather dirty tire or rim that hasn't been cleaned in quite some time. And then let me go ahead and rinse this off and see what it looks like. Alright, I think we've agitated enough, right? I'm going to take my Works Hydro Shot and rinse this tire off. Okay, it did rather well. I'm going to give it a B plus, almost an A. It did a pretty good job. There's some areas that it didn't cut through. That's probably maybe my fault, although I felt I was pretty aggressive with the cleaner and agitating. I haven't really missed any spots. There's a couple parts on the tire. It seemed like it had a hard time cutting through the grease and grime, and even as I agitate that there, oh, it's coming off. So it was probably my fault, guys. Forget all that. No big deal. My fault. The other thing I noticed with their products, they work really well, but they don't want to rinse all that freely. I feel like I got to keep flushing the material. Okay, it says that this is also a tire cleaner. Let's see how effective it is on this dirty tire. This tire's got browning all over it already. I'll spray it on there. Again, it's a foaming cleaner, so I'll spray it and see what it does. Okay, if you guys can't see that in the camera, I'll kind of give you an idea of what's going on. It is instantly, that foam is instantly turning brown. It's doing a nice job of breaking down whatever's on this tire, anti-ozonates that are coming to the surface. It's brown. Maybe there's some old tire dressings, snotty tire dressings. So let me get that all over there, and then I'll take a stiff bristle brush, put some more product on that brush, and go in there and clean that tire. Let's see how it does. Look at how nasty brown this stuff is. It's doing a really great job, an exceptional job of cutting through that browning. I'm going to rinse it off and try it again and see if we got it all the first shot. Again, this is a pretty nasty wheel. Maybe for some of you, you're like, whoa, Scott, I've seen worse. And I have as well, but this is pretty nasty. And there is white lettering on this tire here. Be very interesting to see if it kind of restores that white lettering on the tire as well. Okay, what is my opinion of this product? It did a pretty good job. The white lettering has come back, but I know that white lettering could be a little bit more bold. I can still see some grime and grease on it, but that's okay. Let me try spraying it a second time and see if it turns brown again. Is there anything that on that tire we didn't get the first time? And yes, I'm actually seeing the cleaner turn brown. It's not as dark brown as the first time. So this wheel cleaner on a very dirty tire, you're going to have to go around it twice. I can see that already. I'm just being honest and transparent with you guys. It's turning brown, not as thick as it was before, but it certainly did not get it the first time. So I'll go ahead and agitate it again and then rinse off. And again, with their products, they seem to, see how brown that it's already turning if I go in here? It's browning on that tire still. Maybe I need a more aggressive brush, who knows, but I'm just trying to get an idea of how effective, how powerful this cleaner is. I think it's a good product. I think you're probably, if you're working on a very hammered tire that hasn't been cleaned in a while, you're going to have to go around the tire twice, maybe 3 times, depending on how nasty the tire is. But you know, there's a lot of browning that's still coming out of the tire from this tire. The cleaner didn't seem like it wanted to get it the first time, but let me rinse it off and go from there. Okay, I got an opinion about this stuff, right? Scott always has an opinion about it. I can see, even though I've cleaned it twice, I can see that the tire still is dirty. I know it's probably not picking it up on the camera, but I got a feeling if I sprayed it again, it's going to turn brown again. This is I'll give it a rating from F to A+. It's a B, just pushing a B in my opinion. As a tire cleaner, as a synthetic rubber tire cleaner, if you're working on really hammered tires, you're going to go through a lot of this product to eventually pull all the browning off the tire, just my opinion. On the rims, it seemed like it did pretty well. It cut through that brake dust just fine. The other thing about this product, it doesn't rinse all that well. It seems like it wants to hang around. That's something you guys need to know about as well. I feel like I have to keep flushing it and flushing it. And again, it's a foaming cleaner. That may be part of the foaming action to it. If you change the sprayer on it to a streamline, not a foamer, maybe you won't have so much residue that you're fighting. But I give it a B. This is nowhere near as good as their etching mag wheel cleaner. This seems to be just a high pH rating cleaner. I think this is like $4.99 on a retail level. If you have cars that you're well maintaining, they're well maintained, you're cleaning them once every 2 weeks or once a week, could be a good cleaner, but not something I'm going to buy as professional. Thank you so much, guys. Love ya.